My first interview was at McDonald's. One of them. I mean, my first, like, real legit interview. And one day I'll take you by my very first job was at an elementary school cleaning it up as a janitor. But I had an interview when I was in high school at McDonald's. It was the one off 6th Avenue. And I still recall I wore like it was like a pleated skirt. And I was a real tomboy, so for me to be in a skirt was kind of unusual. And this was more like when I was in 10th grade, because when I got in 11th and 12th, I started dressing a little better and more feminine. Because I was, the type of girl who used to play with snakes. I used to catch snakes when I was little. And I used to beat up boys and stuff, so I was a little bit of a tom girl. But anyways, my first interview was at McDonald's, and I remember going there. I think even my boyfriend took me, and because I didn't have a car, and I didn't get the job, and I was real disappointed. And I was like, why won't McDonald's even hire me? And it was really devastating. And they did the same thing to my child. They had him come for an interview not too long ago, and didn't offer him the position as well. So I guess this is some kind of Illuminati game that they're playing, that giving me an interview, and then him, our first interviews at McDonald's, but yet we couldn't get the job. And that's pretty sad when I guess you're not good enough for McDonald's. Because they hire the scum off the earth, off the floor, okay, to make their nasty food. But, that's white, supremacy society. They're keeping it, a lot of them just hire each other. And you don't see a lot of African Americans. I also had a boyfriend who used to work at McDonald's. I'll just tell a quick story about that. When he got into a vehicular homicide situation, he had to go to jail, and he was on a work release program in Seattle. And he used to work at the McDonald's down by the waterfront. And I remember driving by there one day because I didn't believe him. And I looked in to see if he was working, and I saw him. And I did a little spot check on him. Like, where could he be but jail? But I guess they let him go, from jail to work. And they even hired him. But they wouldn't hire me or my child. So I don't know what the deal is with McDonald's, and, why they're hating on my family. But I guess I should have known, since after they did me dirty when I was young. That's why I'm not going to really be eating too much there no more. Because I'm real pissed that they didn't hire him. So, they'll hire work release people, but they won't hire, young kids without no experience. I don't get it. So I guess they just like hiring the bad people. Maybe you have to be a bad person to work at McDonald's. A lot of these brands and these corporations are like that, and that's all they want, is the people who are sellouts. So this is information you need, all one word, reporting with the U on YouTube.